Welcome to Declaration SolidWorks CADCam Practice 19, and today we are going to draw 3D model random part 3. Here's the detailed drawing of the 3D model random part 3. So here's the side view, front view, and the top view. When we look at this is the simple 3D model with simple feature where we can create this model using boss extrude and cut extrude. Today I'm going to share about different way to approach this detailed drawing and create this 3D model using different ways. So today, first of all, I'm going to show using the front features or the front view to create this 3D model. Okay, so using the front plane, click on new sketch. Using the midpoint line, we create a midpoint line from the origin and just create exactly what the front view look like. Here, make sure. Okay, so now this model is exactly look like this front view. Now I'm going to add the dimension. So click on smart dimension. Here is 28. This one is 50. And the distance between this line and this line is 14. And then the length of this line is 21. Here also 14. And the height of this line is 21 as well. Okay, now you can see that our sketch is fully defined, which means it's ready to extrude. Exit sketch, go to future, extrude base. And now we can extrude using mid plane, and the thickness is 28 mm. Okay, and then click OK. So I off the real graphic feature. Now you can see that we have the solid model, and we are going to cut over here. So when we look at the detail drawing, there's a cut over here until this 14 mm. So now I'm going to use this face, click on new sketch, and then I'm going to draw a using line. For that, I'm going to use a center line, create a center line from here to here. Or using the corner rectangle, click somewhere here on the line and put like this. And make sure that the center line and this line, make sure that this line and the center line are symmetrical. Okay, now we are going to give the dimension for this, and they said from this line to this line is 7 mm, and the width of this one is 14. So you can see it's already defined because we already put the symmetry, so we no need to put the 14 or the dimension for this length. Okay, just cancel and make sure. So the height should be, this line need to be equivalent to this line. So I go to evaluate to measure the line. I just click on this edge, so it's 7 mm. So the thickness will be smart dimension, which means the height will be 7. You can see now, the problem here is this line not coincide with this line. So make sure you bring any edges, drop down until you can see the line highlighted as orange. So click on that. So now your sketch is fully defined. So fully defined means it's know where to fix its position before we using the features like boss extrude, cut extrude. Exit sketch, go to feature, click on cut extrude. You can simply go here and click on this, double click on this face. It will select the face or the feature of the surface and click OK. Okay, now using the boss extrude and the cut extrude, which two simple sketches, we already complete the 3D model for random part 3. Okay, this is the first method I would use to create this model. Now I suppress both of these and I go to the 3D model view. Okay, that is the easiest way to create this 3D model part. Now we can use maybe we can use this feature, the top view, and we can create a solid 28 by 50 model and then cut this feature and this feature. For example, I show you. Just go to top plane, create a center rectangle, and give dimension about this one 50, this one 28. Yes, 50, 28. And then exit dimension, extrude. So now you can use the blind. I put it on isometric view, and then you click OK. So now we have a solid 3D block, and then click on this surface, create a new sketch, and I'm going to draw line from this point over here. It's like inverted from the method we used before. Before we will draw this line over here. Now we are going to draw which area we need to cut. So we know that this distance is 21, and then this one is 14. Sorry, this one is 21. And then from here to here is 14. And this distance is about 21 also. Alright, so we have the area to cut. You just exit sketch, cut extrude. You can select to all both. And okay. You see, now we can create the exact 3D part. Before this, we're using only one sketch to create this. Now we're using two features to create this view of the 3D model. And finally, we are going to use this face to cut the last feature. And then on a rectangle, use on this line. Put this line on symmetry. And then give dimension. This one is 7. And the distance from here to here also 7. Okay. And then extrude cut. And then double click on this surface. Fine. We can go and select up to surface and click on this. And okay. So yeah. So using three features like boss extrude and tooth extrude, we can create the 3D model as well. So there are difference between the first step and the second step. So here I'm to show this one is to make sure that the way of approach will ease us to using a simple method. We can create the 3D model, such as the way of approach from this front view. I'm only using two features to create this model, while using the top view I have to create three features to create this model. So analyze the three detailed drawing before we sketch the model. So that's all from me for today's video. Don't forget to share, like video, and subscribe my channel. And see you on next video. Thank you.